Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They set the pick. Pass to De Silva. Taken away. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And he dumps it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. From the arc, traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The three connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They set the screen. The shot falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Drills it from outside.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
No good on the three. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shields. Brooks against it. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's De Silva. Sinks the triple.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Shields. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the screen. Lets it go. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. De Silva. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Shields. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
35 seconds left in the first. From deep three-point land. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Edwards against Brooks. Outside Edwards. Puts up a three. No good on that one. Got it off in time. He can't get that one to fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Leading by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Outside Mirotic. There's the pick. Out to the wing. From 17 feet out, Booker pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Lets it go with a three. Mirotic grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. For three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Got that one up quick. Here's Quizair. And that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Puts one up from 19. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Napier covering. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Giffey. Shot on the wing, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Launches a three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Quizair. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fires the three. McCormick with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
With the drive. Off target from outside. One-on-one fast break. Three-pointer. McCormick with the rebound. High, arcing shot. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Mirotic.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Quizair. Outside Mirotic. Off target on the outside leaner.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
From 18 feet away. Second chance effort.
The ball goes to the away team. 6:52 in the quarter.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Edwards defending. Over to the wing. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Back to Mirotic. Unloads. Misses the jumper.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says, taking a look at the visitors, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with...
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Edwards with it. For the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 5 points so far. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
From deep, sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Shields. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brooks outside. He lobs it up. It's intercepted. Takes the three. No good that time. Pass to Balmoro. There's a screen. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's De Silva. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Edwards against Brooks. Uncovered. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Balmoro's got his third basket of the night right there. Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. To the right side. Shields. Out to the right wing. Launches it. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Here's De Silva. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format would do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one drops.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Shields. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hands it from downtown. He's got 12. They set the pick from the baseline. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
From the arc. No good on that one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks grabs the board. Down low, pass to Balmoro. Misses the 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's De Silva. And a miss there on the triple. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 23. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 6. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. This one for 3. A shot off that time. Here's Gozer. A 3 for Mirotic. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. On Wednesday, then on Friday.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Wasted no time on that one. Napier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Mirotic. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Mirotic.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Gozer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? Save what was likely to be a dunk.
And so he makes both from the line.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Napier. No good on the 3. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Mirotic's shot is off. Mirotic has gone just 25% from the arc. 2 of 8. And the wing jumper offline. contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the away team.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
From outside, off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to McCormick. Shields drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 26.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now Mirotic from downtown. Here's McCormick. Lets the three fly. Booker pulls it in. Here's Napier. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Mirotic the screen. Shields trains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Napier feeling it out a bit. Puts up a deep three. Mirotic grabs the miss. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Napier covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mirotic the screen. Shields. Booker pulls it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Now here's Napier. There's the three. And no good. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Mirotic. That one, no good. And here's Napier. From beyond the arc, it's not going to go for him. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. Garuba, no good. Out to the right wing. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Edwards looking for an opening. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Garuba, no good. Pass to De Silva. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Garuba to the right side. Here's Musa. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Drops in the 3.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Launches it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Campazzo. Over to the wing. There's the drive. And rejected. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Counted from distance.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Musa. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. They set the pick. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The quick look, no good that time. Here's De Silva, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Deck. Can they get it? And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Driving inside. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Deck with a rebound. Pass to Garuba. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Campazzo. Still no points. Pass to Deck. Here's Campazzo. Intercepted. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's De Silva. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Right wing. Here's Musa. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Fires it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Fires away from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Pass to Azonia. For three. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And that one drops for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Azonia. Tipped away and stolen by Napier. Here's the break. And Booker throws it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
There's a screen. Here's Napier. And he makes it.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Driving to the basket. And he throws it down with one hand.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Ibaka for three. Unable to get that one. In transition. And it's all from three-point range. And a miss there on the triple. From down in the low post, it goes.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Azonia. 6 to shoot. 4-3. The shot won't fall.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Ibaka for 3. And Booker pulls it down. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
A minute 53 left in the first half. Azonia gets the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Takes the 3.
Their perimeter shooting has cooled a little bit here in the second quarter.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Here's Azonia. He's got 9. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the shot's good. .58 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Ibaka. There's the triple. This is another. He's 0 for 4. In transition, here they come. And he goes in for the dunk.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Hey, puts up a 3 with the putback. Here we go. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Azonia. Now here's Ibaka. He's closely guarded. 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. And here's Napier. Here's the pick. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we finished off one half of play. They're up by 11. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name. You know.
And we've got the playoff pick. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Right side, Edwards. Shot from the wing. 2 points. That one goes.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Deck in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Campazzo. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Garuba with a rebound. Here's Musa, guarded by Edwards. Here's Garuba. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's De Silva. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Count that one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
A deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Garuba. And he's going for the lob. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Musa gets the 3 to fall. 11 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Deck, that's good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Campazzo. Fires the 3. No good. 1:52 left in the third. Can he keep it going? Got it. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Campazzo's gone 2 of 5 tonight. From deep. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11. Here's Deck. He drops it from range. Deck's got 8 points in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
From downtown, Musa, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garuba with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Campazzo. An easy 2 on the layup. Campazzo's got 6 points.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Beyond the arc. Garuba with a rebound. Here's Musa. Got it up. Oh, he drains the 3.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
We thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Connects from downtown.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Napier, no good. Looking to win the run. And the jam by Ibaka.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Sends it home from three-point land.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. And Azonia pulls it down. He's guarded by Napier. And Booker pulls it down. Out to the wing from behind the arc. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Napier. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Into the lane. And Azonia pulls it down. From outside the arc. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Shoots it from the corner. The shot off that time. Ibaka's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. To the middle. Outside for Booker. The 3. Nails it from 3.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Sinks the tray.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Takes the 3 from deep three-point land. And he can't get that one. Pass to Ibaka from the arc. That shot off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
He's guarded by Napier. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Booker. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Napier. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. He can't get it to go. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Garuba in at the 4. Here's Deck. Swiped it away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Brooks with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Here's Campazzo. Brooks covering. Pass to Garuba. Fires the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Offensive rebound to the inside. Here's Deck. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's the break. Got a hand on it, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
To the middle, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Campazzo. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
There's the pick. Pass to Balmaro. Spins. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Tavares. Here's Garuba. Off target from outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Balmaro. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Musa can't hit. Shields. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Musa passes to Campazzo. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Campazzo's got 5.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Balmaro. It's good from long range.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Here's Musa. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Balmaro. 6 points for him. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Garuba pulls it down. Beyond the arc. Here's Tavares. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Almaro's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Musa, and he's good on the 3-ball. Musa's got his second basket of the game. Musa's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Shot from the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. And now, here's Hazonia. Good if it goes. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up by 7. And we'll be back with you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
For 3, Mirotic grabs the miss, pushing it up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Ibaka. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ibaka's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
A 3 for Mirotic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Mirotic has got his second basket of the night.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Hazonia's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
18 feet out. Good work there as it goes.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Mirotic grabs the miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And stolen by Hazonia. Fast break, here they come. Shots good by Ibaka.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Pass to Mirotic. A 3-ball. Unable to get that one. Fires from the corner. It's deflected. Here's Huey. Here's the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Wide open look. It's good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Ibaka for 3. Hands it from downtown. Ibaka's got 9 points in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Quizer passes to McCormick. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Outside Mirotic. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The putback. A rebound by Hazonia. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. That 3 off the mark.
Give him a little credit Takes some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
For the three, it's good from long range. He has 5.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. One-on-one here. Takes a 3. He doesn't hit that one. The 3. The shot, no good.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Offline with his 3.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the home team.
It's all been great.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Brooks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Paul Morrow. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Paul Morrow's got his third basket of the night. And it's Musa in at the shooting guard. The 3 drills the three-pointer.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
There's the screen. Shields. They get it again. Pass to Paul Morrow. Drills it from outside. Paul Morrow's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Musa passes to Campazzo. Here's Deck. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Musa grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No good on the triple. They break it out, 5 on 3. Jacks up a 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Campazzo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Campazzo's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Brooks misses. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Musa. He's got 8, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
From outside the arc. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Campazzo. A beautiful reverse layup. Campazzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
A nice shot by Garuba.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Shields. Oh, goodness. Powered down with both hands.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Here's Campazzo. Got a piece of it. They set the pick. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Out to Brooks. Here's Balmoro. He's got 14. Drops in the tray. Balmoro's got 17.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Shields gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Musa. No good again that time.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Shields, a three-pointer off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Musa can't hit. Brooks, the pass to Balmoro. Back to Brooks. Pass to Balmoro. Fades back. Connects from three-point range. He's got 15.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's picked off. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Musa. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Takes it inside, uses both hands to slam it down.
Defensive foul. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Team foul.
Shields, Hazonia defending. Shields, offensive rebound. Pass to Balmoro. Another shot. Goes up again. The shot is good off the backboard.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Huey. And he drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. Huey's got his first 2 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Hazonia. Brooks covering. Pass to Ibaka. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. Here's Balmoro. Inside. It's good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Fires for 3. That shot no good. Shields, Hazonia defending. Shields. And here is Brooks. Here's Balmaro. Here's the screen. Shields. Nailed from three-point land.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's the drive. And that one is good. Huey's got 4 points in the quarter. Huey's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Azania gets it to go.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
He had a nice open look right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And Ibaka slams it in.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Driving inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Balmaro. So the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pulls it. Kept alive. Pass to Brooks. Here's Balmaro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Outside for Brooks. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. He's got 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
There's a screen. Fires from deep. Brooks with the rebound. Pass to Balmaro. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Oh, deflected. Outside Edwards. The 3 on target from range.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. There's the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Brooks defending. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Allie, thank you. Here's Balmaro. Yet to see a basket. From downtown, fires in the triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A shot from the high post. Good. He hits the jumper. 5 points in the game. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Brooks against Edwards. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Brooks missing.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
No good with a jumper from the wing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
De Silva with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Launches it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
They set the screen. And he makes it on the layup.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
No good with the triple. From deep. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
He shoots it. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Misses from the corner. Now here's Napier. Tight defense on him. Lets it go. McCormick with a rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Napier. Let's go with a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
3-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's a screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Mirotic can't get it to go. Now here's Napier. The D's right on him. For 3, Booker. He's off on that one.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Here's Mirotic. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 11. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And that one's good. 1:46 left in the second period. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. From beyond the arc and then some.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
The outside leaner. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. We've got 1:13 left in the second. Down low. Clock at 6. This one for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Puts up a deep 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Mirotic. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Beyond the arc. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The offensive rebound. Clanks the putback jam. Outside Napier to the wing, right side. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good. Oh, Booker with a block. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Well, I think for the home team, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, with how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things away when you do a...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Knocks down the triple. He's got 15. And there's a pick. Shoots. The shot comes out.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Fires the three. And he can't get that one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
The three is up. Buries it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
There's the triple. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Pass to De Silva. Jacks up a three. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
De Silva's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pulls up. And the basket by Balmaro.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that. And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot from deep.
Three-pointer. Up again. That shot off the mark. And here's the fast break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw misses.
16.
Good on the second one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From deep. The shot, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pass to Brooks. Knocks down the triple. He's got 24.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And they're on the break. The three is up. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Edwards pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh, got that one up quick. He has 6.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
1:05 left in the third. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. three. That one is off.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
From deep three-point land. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Now here's Napier. No points so far. Misses the jumper. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fires from way outside. Oh, my goodness, it counts!
Did that really go in?
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Napier's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Leading by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Stripped it away. Here's Mirotic. Booker defending. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Good on the bucket.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting now.
Here's Mirotic. Booker defending. 4-3. That shot off. Offensive board. Left side Napier. Hey, from beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Mirotic. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. Here's Booker. Pass to Napier. And he misses the go-ahead basket. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Mirotic can't get it to go. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Stolen. Stolen by Booker. To take the lead. Drills it from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's the three. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds in the game. Sinks the tray.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And there's the screen. Five to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
The 3 is up. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
He drops it from range.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a three of their own.
Round. Takes a three. They set a pick. From the arc. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mirotic. It's tipped. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. From downtown.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Beyond the arc, connects from downtown.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Launches a three. That shot missing. Fires the three. And no good. Fires it. And the miss. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's De Silva. And stolen by Hezonja. To the paint, stolen. It's Edwards on the wing. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Hezonja. Three-pointer. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
A three-pointer is right on target.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Into the lane. De Silva, no good.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Musa with the bucket. Musa's got 5 points so far.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Launches a three. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Musa's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Pass to De Silva. And it's denied. And they'll get another chance. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And good that time. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Three-pointer. Musa can't hit. Lucic. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Musa. De Silva with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Campazzo. Edwards defending. From deep. A nice shot by Garuba. Garuba's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate.
Question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And so and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Lasagna's shot is off. Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And finish off by Hezonja.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Booker. Corner shot. The rebound by Ibaka.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Deck. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Missed inside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over on Sunday and then on Tuesday. Here's Napier. There's a good screen. Drives to the hoop. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Lasagna. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Right wing. Here's Huey. Back to Hezonja. Shot clock at 5. And finish off by Hezonja.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Lets it fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
On its way from Ibaka for 2. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Going inside. And the basket by Napier. Napier's got 6 in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Ibaka outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires it up. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Offensive rebound, and Booker kicks to Nathan. The three. The rebound by Ibaka.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
The shot by Deck, no good. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now Hazonia. That one's good from the corner. Hazonia's got his third basket of the night right there.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Giffey buries the long-range jumper.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Huey. Napier covering.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From downtown, the rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Deck. And it's off from three-point range. With the drive.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Huey. Edwards defending.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to De Silva. Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. They're up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Tavares in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Edwards.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Fires the 3, sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
It's stolen by Edwards. Poked loose. Here's Campazzo. Edwards defending. A nice shot by Campazzo.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Rebound by Tavares. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Looking to end the run. Misses at the rim. De Silva's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Driving the lane, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's De Silva. Oh, good with the triple.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
A nice shot by Garuba.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
For the three, cranes the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pulls it from the elbow. That shot off. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Campazzo. Edwards defending. Here's Garuba, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Musa with the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. They grab their own miss to the left side wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 10.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Pass to Musa. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Here's De Silva. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Here's Campazzo. Edwards defending. Pass to Tavares. Here's Musa. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Musa's got 14 points for the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Hezonja, and it's Jack in at the power forward. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Over to the wing. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jack passes to Lasagna. That's tipped. Here he goes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And there's the drive, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Jacks up a three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Huey, and he finishes nicely on the way.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's Hezonja in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Hezonja's gone even 50% from the field, 5 of 10.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Number 22.
Both good from the line that time.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
To Garuba. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Campazzo. Comes up empty down low.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
They set the screen. And now, here's Hazonia. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming on the floor for the away team. Number 31, Devin.
Here's Musa. Fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so the home crowd treated to a win.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Garuba. Here's Musa. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Brooks. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
There's the triple. Tipped. And they recover it. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That shot is good by Campazzo.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here's Musa. He's got 5. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Will it go? Drops in the 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
From outside the arc. The shot won't fall.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
2 minutes remaining.
Campazzo, pass to Garuba. 4-3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. From behind the arc. And Musa pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. He shoots it. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brooks. No made baskets yet.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Balmaro. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. They're up by 6. After the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Deck inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to McCormick. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. McCormick's got his first points in this one.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Back to Deck. To the inside. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Mirotic can't get it to go. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Ibaka for 3. No good there. Fires for 3. And Azonia pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And here's the fast break. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
So it's the home team now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 3 doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Mirotic, and it's all tied up.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Takes the 3, drains the triple. Deck's got 7 points in the game.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Out left to the wing. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Takes it inside, and the jam by Ibaka.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Tries it from the top of the key. Out to the right wing. Gets the 3 to fall. 6 points for him.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. Here's Hazonia. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ibaka with a steal. And here comes the break. Pulls up for three. Nails it from three. Ibaka's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Pass to Mirotic. The three. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Ibaka for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Ibaka's got 10 points in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Mirotic. Off target from outside. 29 seconds left in the second period. Sinks that one from the post. There's 21 seconds left in the second. Can they get it? Knocks it down from distance.
3.
Pass to Ibaka. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Ibaka's got 13 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They're up by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the visiting team. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Balmaro. No good on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Musa. Nails it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Brooks. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Campazzo. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Campazzo's got 8.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Right wing puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. 90 seconds into the second half now. Balmaro no good. Here's Campazzo. Give him 8 points now. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Campazzo's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Gets the 3-ball to go. 20 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yep, that one goes.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Pass to Brooks. Lets it go. And that's good for 2.
16. Assist from number 13.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Campazzo. No good from outside. Wing shot on the way. Garuba with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. 16 points for him.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Musa. A minute 53 left in the third. Here's Campazzo. Soft touch off the glass. Campazzo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Over to the wing. Here's Garuba. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
This one for three. They get it back. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Musa. 1:03 left in the third. Over to the left wing. Goes back up. He got a piece of it. Fires away from way out. Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
.40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The quick look, no good that time.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Balmaro. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Fires in the triple. And he's got 28 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Ibaka with a steal. Here's Hazonia. The three-pointer off the mark. Jacks up a three. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Deck. Now Ibaka. A deep three. McCormick with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shot from the low post is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
For three. The shot misses. Inside. It's a one-on-one situation. Launches it. He can't get it to go. left to the wing. Here's Hazonia. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Knocks down the long J.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here he goes. Yes, it's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Mirotic. Knocks it down from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Deck. He drops it from range.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
1:50 left in the final quarter. And he drives in. Shot clock at 5. Connects from downtown. Deck's got 6 in the quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Basket count.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ibaka. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, BA. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Hazonia. From deep three-point range. McCormick with a rebound. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the paint. Here's Mirotic. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts up a deep 3. The shot no good. So the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.